Question: who's ready for some money-saving, time-saving, box top recipes as promised? Back in a minute. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. How's everybody doing today? Hope as always that this video finds everybody doing well. If you are brand new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're a veteran viewer, subscribe here. Sincere and humble. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're just dropping by to say hello, hello. Hope one day you come back and stick around. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. If you have not seen yesterday's show, I highly recommend that you do. There are 3 items one really must stockpile, and I say must, especially those that have tendencies to have situations where bare bones comes up, bare bones budget, or for just anyone really for that matter, but especially for those who may be having a little bit of a harder time. I highly recommend that you get this item, stovetop stuffing. I highly recommend that you get this item, the Deluxe macaroni and cheese. And because I had to open it, I stuck it back inside of the Stovetop box. Idahoan mashed potatoes. What do all 3 things have in common? Well, they're very reasonably priced for number 1. Number 2, they're delicious. Well, actually, I should say number 1, delicious, both of them. And they're very reasonably priced. But the beauty part is they keep well, and all you need mainly is water as your key component. To make this, you need water because the cheese is already done up. You don't even have to use butter. You don't have to mess around with messy old powders. And to me, the cheese tastes really, really, really good. This one, the all done up one. And in the case of the stovetop, all you need is a little bit of margarine. If you have margarine, which is much less expensive than butter, you can use it in recipes as a high heating point, great for baking. You can use that with this. Or if you prefer the butter, that's totally fine. And this, to me, is the toppest. I mean, they're all great, great bargains, and they all keep very well, so they have a decent shelf life. These mashed potatoes, all you need is water, period. You don't need butter. You don't need any additives, water. So when you're really struggling and you want to stretch your meal further, mashed potatoes are filling. Stuffing is filling. Macaroni and cheese can be a side dish, a filling one, or it can be a main course. So, like that with some, let's say, a little bit of canned green beans, and you got a little meal for your family, for yourself during difficult times. Now, I promised to read the recipes. Okay, here we go. This is coming from the Deluxe macaroni and cheese. And here's the picture. Deluxe Veggie mac and cheese pizza. Here's what you're going to need. 1 package of Kraft Deluxe macaroni and cheese dinner made with 2% milk cheese. 1 can of refrigerated pizza dough. Those are very reasonable. 1 cup each of green peppers and tomatoes. 1 cup of Kraft shredded low moisture part skim mozzarella cheese. 1/4 cup of Kraft seasoned grated Parmesan cheese, classic Italian. Make it. You're going to heat the oven to 400 degrees. Prepare dinner as directed on the package. Meanwhile, you're going to unroll the pizza dough onto greased baking sheet. You're going to press into 1/4 inch thick rectangle. You're going to bake it 8 minutes. You're going to spread the dinner onto the crust. Top with the remaining ingredients. You're going to bake this off for 10 to 12 minutes or until the edge of the crust is golden brown. Prep time, 20 minutes. Total time, 32 minutes. Makes 10 servings. And again, I'm going to show you the picture. And that sounds really, really good. How many times do you bypass these recipes? I mean, most of us I don't know. I could say for myself, many times I bypass it by accident, and I'm realizing don't do that. Don't do that because you might find something interesting. So, for example, this, if you see this the next time you buy your macaroni and cheese, cut it out. Cut it out or take a picture. Take a picture and store it on your phone. Better still, you have it with you. So, there you go. Okay, next. Now I noticed on the back of the Stovetop box, spinach stuffed mushrooms. Let's see what this looks like. That's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. If you like mushrooms, what you need to make it: 1.5 cups of hot water, one package 6 ounces Stovetop traditional sage stuffing mix, 40 fresh mushrooms, about 2 pounds, 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 cloves of garlic minced, 1 package of frozen chopped spinach, thawed and well drained, 1 cup of Kraft shredded low moisture Partsky mozzarella cheese, 1 cup of Kraft grated Parmesan cheese. And how to make it: you're going to heat the oven to 400 Fahrenheit. Add hot water to stuffing mix in a large bowl. Stir just until moistened. Set aside. Remove stems from mushrooms, chop stems. 2. You're going to melt butter in skillet on medium heat. You're going to add chopped stems and garlic. Cook and stir 5 minutes or until tender. You're going to add stuffing with spinach and cheeses. Mix well. 3. You're going to spoon into mushroom caps. You're going to place the filled sides up in a shallow pan. You're going to bake 20 minutes or until the mushrooms are tender and filling is heated through. I also noticed there's another recipe below it called Stovetop Easy Chicken Bake. It doesn't have a picture, but if you look on the bottom, you'll see Stovetop Easy Chicken Bake. Okay. What are you going to need? By the way, the prep time for the Easy Chicken Bake is just 10 minutes. The total time is 40, and it makes 6 servings, equaling 1 1/3 cups each. You're going to need a package of the Stovetop traditional sage stuffing mix, 1.5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast cut into bite-sized pieces, 1 can 10 3/4 condensed cream of chicken soup, 1/3 cup of Breakstone or nuts in sour cream, 1 package of 16-ounce frozen mixed vegetable, carrot, corn, green peas rather. No, it says green beans, peas, thawed and drained. Heat your oven to 400 degrees. Prepare the stuffing as directed on the package. Combine remaining ingredients. Spoon into a 13 by 9-inch baking dish, sprayed with cooking spray. You're going to top this with your stuffing, and then you're going to bake this off at 30 minutes or until the casserole is heated through and chicken is done. You see, you don't have to be a world-renowned chef to create this, about to fall off the table, to do these things. And these things are like right under our nose. Like, why do we bypass these? I don't know. I guess we're just numb to things. So if you see these like treasured recipes on backs of boxes, take a picture, keep them, or cut them out, keep them, whatever way you prefer. Some people like to physically look at a recipe. That's totally fine. And the beauty part is that they do not break the bank, and you only need very little ingredients to make the basic recipes of these, like the stuffing or the mac and cheese or the Idahoan potatoes, which I forgot to check while I'm here. Is there an additional recipe idea that I'm bypassing on here? Let's see if there is or isn't. Stovetop directions, microwave directions. Okay, no, it's just a basic recipe, and all you're basically doing is boiling water and adding the potato. So, I mean, bargain here. This is just like so good. So there you go. I hope you enjoy this, and do take advantage of the recipes that you see. And do buy products that you could keep for bare bones time in a month, or any time for that matter. But if it saves you money, there you go. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for viewing. Why? Because I really do appreciate you. Don't forget to come back in the future for some more savings tips and tricks. I'm going to try to close out the show. Be back with a wave. Whoops, what happened here? Back in a second. Take good care and have an amazing, fantastic day. Save some money. Have a great day. Bye-bye.